Hi, I just opened up this task square that I sent an email about, and I'm just going to show you what I think is the fastest way to fix this. So you can see just by looking, these are all very large yellow squares, which means that these are all shared nodes. Properly mapped buildings have these tiny yellow squares, which means they're not sharing nodes. All I did was check this task out, and now I'm looking at it. So you can see these are all shared nodes. That's why they're big. These are not shared nodes. That's why they're small. So, like I said, all I did was check this task out. I haven't done anything else to it. I, I downloaded the data. I don't have anything selected. There's nothing in my selection window. And this is what I think the fastest way to do this is. I have what's called the To-Do plugin installed. So you should probably go to Edit, Preferences, Plugins, and make sure you have the To-Do plugin installed. I have it installed. So what I'm going to do is I have my validation panel up. Again, I don't have anything selected. So I'm going to just run the standard JOSM validation. And it finds 821 errors, and 820 of them are these duplicated ways. So these are the ones that are somehow duplicated. We need to figure out how that happened and not do it again, but we also need to fix it. So I think probably the easiest way to fix it is if you double click on this folder itself. Let's see here. Double click on that folder itself. Okay, so the first time I double clicked on it, it opened it. And then the second time I double clicked on it, it closed it and it selected. All of these ways are now selected and it's closed up. And I can see that I have 1,640 ways selected, which is 820 buildings times 2. And so now I come down here to the To-Do List plugin, and while these are selected, I click on Add, and that's just going to put all 1,640 into my to-do list. I generally get rid of, so I would come up here and I would delete this. I don't need that special anything anymore. And so then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to start on the very first one, and I'm going to say Zoom, and it'll zoom me right into it. And then what I would do is I would just click on it, and then I'd hit the delete key. And that deletes the duplicate. And then you come over here and you say mark, and it moves you on to the next one. And you can click and hit delete and get rid of the duplicate and say mark, click, delete. And this is just going to drive you, this will take you through all of these, and you can just, pretty quickly get these duplicates deleted. And every time you say mark, it zooms to the next one. So give it a click. There's also a shortcut for mark. It looks like it's the bracket. And it seems like you have to click on this and then hit delete. So then maybe if I hit bracket, yeah, it takes me to the next one, and I can click and delete, bracket, click and delete, bracket. I think I have to click, because I think if I just hit delete, oh, that works. Okay, well then we're just going to say bracket, delete, bracket, delete, bracket, delete. Okay, then this is probably what I would do until I don't have any more duplicates here. Be careful, because when it's all over, it might start taking you to ones that you've already fixed. If there's 1,600 ways in here, then that means both of them are selected. So you might, come back around to where you've already cleaned some of these up. And then if you did your bracket key and delete, you'd actually be deleting, the only copy of the building left. So just be careful. But this is how I would fix them. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.